Any brand, everywhere. Amongst all watches, Titan is the winner of the Red Dot Design Award, which is equivalent to the Oscar Award in the film world and holds the record of the slimmest watch in the world. Titan is the 5th largest watchmaker in the world, sold in 32 countries and has over 1,000 varieties catering to more than 135 million customers worldwide. Why don't you be one of them? Titan is now in Bhutan with Kushu Enterprise, the sole distributor. Visit us at Kelwang Building near Clock Tower in Thimphu. We have genuine Titan watches for all, from school-going children to office-goers to armed force personnel to sportsmen, with contemporary to classic designs. You can get your choice of watch at Titan. Get your Titan from Tashi Commercial Corporation in Phuntsho, Gyelephu, Samdup Dzongkha, Paro and Thimphu, Bhutan Distributor in Phuntsho, Choden Songkang in Mongar, Tshering Dorji General Store in Tashigang, and Royal Bhutan Army Canteen in Thimphu. A Titan watch is not only a timepiece but also a piece of jewelry with a sentimental value. Get a jewel for yourself and for your loved ones at MRP ranging from 450 to 25,000 Nultrum. When you choose Titan, you are choosing a lifetime companion you can depend on every day and every season.
DZONGKHA and welcome to Do You Know Your Child? I'm your host Chhoden. Be a parent, not a friend. This means you cannot be afraid to be the bad guy. Your child might be angry with you sometimes. Deal with it. The alternative is having an obnoxious kid. Let him fail sometimes. If you don't, how do you expect him to ever learn how to cope with life's ups and downs? Nobody is successful at everything. Sometimes you have to fail in order to succeed. In our last show, our participant made some commitments. Let's see how well they're doing.
I'm going to talk about the commitment that I have made to my son last week. The commitment was that I'm going to give more time to my children and like stay home and help them with their work. The simple solution that I have found is that I can stay home with my children and work online and also on phone to interact with the people. Then I decided to go out only necessary to meet people and to, like when I go out for shoot. So that was my commitment to my children.
My commitment was that I will not go out without my mother's permission, and I am following my commitment. I stay home and study. Now I love to stay home with my mother and sister. As a friend, the man was feeling bad and was hurt. You as a member of I got this watch from the show. I want to thank Titan. Now I have 2 watches and I am so happy.
Kids learn from you. Being abusive or hitting just teaches them to handle conflict with aggression and meanness. If you feel super angry in the moment, take a time out and walk away. Come back later and have a plan for discipline. A firm and even angry but measured tone is much more effective than sounding out of control and vindictive. Let's see which family we have today.
Let me introduce to my beautiful wife first. She's like Sarina, my wife, my youngest daughter, Sriya Nepal, and you know very well Sushil.
Long, long ago, there lived an ash on engrossed him was that he didn't know when the outskirts of a forest one day he was
So
so
engrossed.
engrossed he was that he didn't know.
Let's welcome our first participant, Dad Bhim Nepal, and our son Rushil later the same questions and tally their answers. Welcome to our show, Ola.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My first question is, do you know your child?
Yeah, of course. Parents know like their kids more than anybody else.
Okay, all right. So you believe that is true?
That's what I feel.
Okay, and you think you know your child?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're going to test that later. Huh?
Yeah, because like I'm quite hesitant to reply that because you all have, because I have seen such shows before.
Yeah.
I understand that all questions I may fail in your questions, but I know from my heart that I know my kid.
That's very true. I'm glad you said that because we're not trying to actually put you through a test to see whether you really know your child or not. This is just a game.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So I'm glad you already stated that. But yeah. So tell me a little something about your family.
Rushil, who has come with me, like he's my eldest son.
Okay.
And I have a daughter too. Like she's just 1 year younger to Rushil.
Okay.
And they both go to same school.
I see.
Just 4 of us in my family.
All right.
Just 4 of us in a home.
Okay. Do you believe that small family is really happy family?
Not exactly. I don't believe.
Okay. All right. Why?
Like more family means like just now, right now, just because I miss my parents. Just I'm not happy because like right now, just we have just four of us. Like they might be missing their grandparents. Like, and even I miss my parents similarly, but I don't believe exactly that, like a small family is happy family.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true,
Yeah,
But
I mean, in our culture, we are taught to live in joint families. But nowadays, there are so many small families out there with their grandparents.
But, maybe just because of, I don't know why the people say that, small family is happy family. But I don't think
You don't
that's...
like that?
No, it's not happy family because more family members means more like,
More the merrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
what-
All right. I have in this envelope 10 questions. I'm going to ask these 10 questions to you first, and then I'll ask these questions to your son. All right? And then later we'll tally the answers, and that'll be your score. Okay. So are you ready?
Yes.
Your first question. What is your child's ambition?
Either pilot or football player.
Okay, all right. Next question. What is your child's roll number in his class?
7.
7.
7.
Question number 3. What is your child's favorite vegetable?
Spinach
Okay.
and potato.
All right.
Okay.
Next question. What is the color of your child's blanket? Does he sleep separately?
He sleeps with me,
Okay.
but uses a different blanket.
All right. What is the color of it?
So what exactly I'll say that brown mix is a mixture, mixture of brown and red
All right.
kind of blanket.
Okay. Next question. How many pencils does he lose in a day?
He's very careful,
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
He'll never do that.
So he can stick with one pencil a day. Okay. Question number 6. Where is his favorite place?
Because I haven't taken him out of I'll say Bhutan.
Okay.
So like within Bhutan, on Sundays, Saturdays and on Sundays, he likes going to botanical garden
Okay, all right.
and then to children parks.
I see. Okay.
That's all.
Question number 7. What is your child's favorite channel?
Doraemon. There's
Doraemon.
one again. Doraemon called Doraemon. Ben 10
Okay.
and
Given your answer, I'm going to ask your son what are some shows that he watches, okay, on TV. What is your son's favorite animal?
Takit.
Takin. All right. Would your son know at what age our 4th king was crowned, the king?
No, he doesn't know that.
Okay. Question number 10. Do you think your son would know when the 4th king's birthday is?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. All right. You've answered all the 10 questions. Now we're going to have Rushil.
Rishi.
Rushil. Okay.
Yes.
Answer the questions for me. All
Okay.
right. welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Before we dive into the questions, please introduce yourself.
My name is Rushil Nepal. I study in class 2A. My school is Truk School. I am 7 years old. My hobby is I want to be a football player.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you. That's a very beautiful introduction. Thank you very much, Rushil. I have asked your father 10 questions about you, okay? Now I'm going to ask these questions to you. So,
Okay.
you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. These questions are going to be very easy for you.
Okay.
First question. What is your ambition?
My ambition is I want to be a football player
Whoa, okay, why do you want to be a football player?
because I am football's fan.
Ooh, all right. Okay, I think that's a big reason, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you enjoy playing football?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I mean, if you enjoy playing football, if you are a huge fan of football, of course you have to be a football player, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that's a very reasonable reason. I love that. Now, who's your favorite football player?
My football player's name is Messi.
Messi. Why do you like him?
He is very top player in Argentina.
Oi, you are in class 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You watch football?
Yes, ma'am.
Oi, okay, that's good. That's good. Messi's very popular, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, question number 2. What is your roll number?
My roll number is 7.
Ooh, 7. Okay. You know 7 was David Beckham's. Do you know David Beckham? We're at an era where no one knows about David Beckham. Okay. David Beckham was a very popular football player from England, okay? I mean, I only know of David Beckham. I don't know any other football player. When I was young, he was very popular, okay? And his number was 7 in the beginning and then changed to 23. Do you know what Messi's number is?
10.
Ooh, look at that. I knew you'd know that. Okay. Question number 3. What's your favorite vegetable?
My favorite vegetable is potato.
You like potatoes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next question. What is the color of your blanket?
My color of bracket is blue.
Okay. All right. Next question. Are you sure it's blue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next question. How many pencils do you lose in a day? Do you lose a lot of pencils in a day?
No, ma'am.
No, okay. So you're fine with 1. You don't lose your 1 pencil.
No, ma'am.
Wow. That's really good. When I went to school, I used to lose a lot of pencils. I was really careless. Not good, right? But you take good care of your geometry box, right?
Yes.
That's good. Question number 6. Where is your favorite place?
My favorite place is botanical garden.
Ooh, what is there at the botanical garden?
There are some fishes and some ground.
Okay, all right. You like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next question. What are some cartoons, okay, that you watch at home?
I watch Power Rangers.
Power Rangers
Yes,
and...
ma'am. Power Rangers and Doraemon.
Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
Power Rangers and Doraemon. Okay. Next question. What is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is Takin
Why is Takin your favorite animal?
because Takin is a national animal.
Oi, very patriotic, huh? That's really good. Okay, that's good. Do you know at what age our 4th king was crowned?
No, ma'am.
You don't know. Okay, all right. Can I give you the answer now?
Yes.
He was 17 years old, okay? He wasn't even 20. He was 17 years old when our 4th king was enthroned, okay? When he became the king. Okay. Next question. The 4th king's birthday.
The 4th king's birthday is on November 11th.
Very good. There you go. Okay. You've answered all the 10 questions. Now we're going to take a look at your dad's score. What is your child's ambition?
Football player.
Football player.
What is your child's roll number in his class?
7.
7.
What is your child's favorite vegetable?
Potato.
Potato.
What is the color of your child's blanket?
Mix brown and red.
Blue.
How many pencils does he lose in a day?
He's very careful.
No, ma'am.
Where is his favorite place?
Botanical garden.
Botanical garden.
What is your child's favorite shows?
Doraemon.
Doraemon.
What is your son's favorite animal?
Taki.
Tuckin.
Would your son know at what age our fourth king was crowned? The king.
He doesn't know that.
No, ma'am.
Do you think your son would know when the fourth king's birthday is?
No.
November 11th.
Your dad was not able to answer the color of the blanket. Your dad said it was brown or red.
It has been recently changed.
Oh. So who's correct? Dad or...
I think both of us are correct.
Yeah?
No? Yeah?
Yes, okay. But you said blue. Your dad said brown and red. Who's correct, Rochelle?
My dad.
Okay. All right.
It's been corrected recently. But he's been using a new one.
Oh, which
So,
is...
not blue, exactly blue. It's a summer blanket and like there's a mixer color, mixture of
Okay.
colors.
All right. And Rochelle has said that your father is correct. We're going to give you one extra point, okay? To the point that's already here. And the other question that your father was not able to answer correctly was, he said you would not know our fourth king's birthday, but you knew, right?
On that, I really, I want to appreciate him.
I know.
Yeah.
He's in class 2 and he
Yeah.
knows, which is really good.
Yeah.
So, your point comes to 9 out of 10. Isn't that a great score?
No,
You want 10?
Is it a good score?
yes.
Yes, sorry. My question had so many negative negation there. So, it is a good score. 9 out of 10. You know what? We haven't had a lot of 9 out of 10s this season, which is good, okay? Now, we come to the commitment part where we're going to start with the father. तो कुछ looking at these questions or just reflecting back on you being a father, do you think there's any kind of resolution that you need to make or changes for improving in the field as a father?
If I can give more time for my
Yeah.
kids.
I have in here 3 things, okay? These are some things that your dad gave us. So you're going to pick one. Okay, so here, give it to me. I'm going to read it. Your dad says, I want him to be confident as he is too shy. Are you shy?
No.
No. I don't
So how
want
is
you
saying?
shy.
See how he's saying that? No, ma'am.
I think he's charismatic. He's very charming, is what he is. Maybe you're shy with new people. Are you shy with new
Yes.
people? Yeah. I think Rochelle is a very confident, charismatic, and charming boy. You should never be hesitant from new people, okay? You should always say hi or kuzampola to them. It's something that's considered very polite and nice. Of course, sometimes when you are shy, people think you're very rude. You're shy and you're not talking to them, and they think, oh my gosh, Rochelle is so rude, right? You don't want people to think that, right? You're a nice boy. Remember? Okay. Well, now let's go to the next segment, which is with love. Do you know what we do in with love?
Yes.
What do we do?
Share.
What do we share?
We share our things to our friend.
Okay, all right. Yes, I think with love is an act of sharing with our friends. And on the show, with love will be an act of sharing our letters. So, you wrote your letter to your dad, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And your dad also wrote a letter to your son?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start with the dad.
Dear Rochelle, I'm very proud and blessed to have you as a son and as my friend, which will be forever.
Yep.
I want you to love and care your younger sister as you do for yourself. I want to see you, both you and your sister, together and happy always. Thank you.
I love how you respond saying yep.
Dear Father, you are very kind and I love you a lot. Thank you for loving me always. Your son Rushil.
Oh, okay, your son Rushil. All right, Rushil, that was so sweet. Okay, now that we're done with love, I have these few things that I want to give to you. This is written by Lexon Peldon Hamo, okay? Now this girl is in class 9 and she has already written her first book, right? Now you said your dream is to be a football player, right?
Yes.
So you need to start working, okay? You can't say, oh, I'm a little boy. I can't prepare or I can't get ready to be a football player. This girl was a little girl, right? She's just in class 9, but she already wrote her first book. So you, someone who is aspiring to be a football player, should get ready. Ambe? Okay? So will you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. With that, I have these 2 books from the Ministry of Education. You can read this yourself and then read it to your younger sister. Of course, she can't read this, but I think you're a big boy and you can read it, okay? And do you know what's inside? You don't know. You seriously don't know? Okay. There's a watch inside, okay? From Titan. So, all right, so this is all for you and your family.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome, dear. All right, I want to thank you, Rochelle, for bringing your father here, okay? And can you go and say hi to your younger sister for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And thank you so much for bringing your son here and coming with him. I bet he enjoyed the show. Did you enjoy the show or did you
Yes,
get bored?
Enjoy, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Be an example. To discipline means to help your children practice positive activities so they become good habits. To do this, you must exemplify positive habits in all that you do. Walk the walk. Come back next week, and if you'd like to be a part of the show, or if you have any suggestions or feedback, please write to us at parenting@bbs.bt. Thank you, and bye-bye.